So you guys saw my video about Greg Doucette and Hussein Farhat recently, and it's about time we acknowledge this kid. I think he's like 18, like this kid Julian Fitzgerald. He's not natural. Everyone knows he's not natural. Some of the biggest, most reputable and trustworthy voices in the fitness industry have tried their best to portray this kid as natural. Jeff Nippard looking at you. And it's about time somebody made a video breaking down why this dude is definitely not natural. So, YouTuber by the name of Mudpit made a video about this, and we're gonna be watching it, reacting to it. It's about time. Like, we started talking about how, like, we are becoming our own worst enemy as men, as young men. Like, the fitness industry, all of this nonsense is unbelievably out of control. Insane.
The FNU, and that I'd like you all to meet is Julian Fitzgerald, an 18-year-old fake natty prodigy who has recently blown up all over TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for possessing one of the most insane physiques we have seen in a very long time. Now, what makes Julian special is not only the fact that he is only 18 years old and claims to be natty, but that he was able to achieve this physique with as little as 3 years worth of training. And even though he's brand new to the fitness scene, he has already caught the eye of massive fitness influencers such as Jeff Nippard, Greg Doucette, and Larry Wheels. Now, we've already done a video concerning the disastrous Jeff Nippard video where Alt Mate goes out of his way to try and convince us that Julian is a natural. So for the purpose of today's video, I wanted to have a look with you all at Julian's collaboration with Larry Wheels and show you all why I believe this guy is telling more lies than last time.
A very special guest, Julian. Maybe you guys have seen him trending on Instagram for having an absolutely unreal, borderline maybe even AI generated physique and being natural and 18 to boot. He is standing here in the flesh, and I'm having a hard time comprehending that this is real, natural, and 18 years old.
Bro, Larry Wheels is psychotic, bro. Like, he knows this. And you know what's crazy is Larry Wheels is one of the few creators in the game that is straight up and upfront about his steroid use. And he's even spoken extensively about it. Well, not extensively, but I remember the infamous clip with him and Simeon Panda working out, and like Larry Wheels is going in depth about his fucking steroid cycle and like all the stuff he dealt with on cycle. And fucking Simeon Panda, who's so totally not natural, is so uncomfortable, does not want to have a conversation about steroids, does not even want to get into it. And you can see Larry Wheels just like casually just talking about it like, yeah, man, my cycle, this and the third, da, da, da. And Simeon Panda is just like, please make this conversation stop. Like, Larry Wheels allegedly knows full and fucking well this kid isn't natural, but the fitness industry is going to continue. The wheels will continue to turn.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
So let's just get this straight. Larry Wheels, the IFBB pro who has been hard abusing gear for over a decade now, a genetic specimen who currently holds 2 raw world records in the 140 kilogram weight class for the bench press in total, and has been training for nearly 2 decades by now, has the same size arms as Julian, who claims to have only trained for 3 years and is also a natural. Bro, come on. What the fuck are we even talking about? No one can be that big, lean, and strong in a matter of only 3 years. Oh, but he's not even that lean. Oh, he's not even that impressive. You're just jealous of him. My guy, let me just drop this on that empty head of yours.
Yep. Damn, that's impressive, bro. That is no joke. Holy, I gotta...
So here we have Julian Fitzgerald lifting 70-pound dumbbells. 70-pound dumbbells, and this kid is 18. He's 18, he's only been lifting for under 3 years, and this dude is lifting 70-pound dumbbells sitting down. For those of you who have never lifted dumbbells that are heavy, sitting down is a little bit more difficult than doing it standing up, at least for me. Julian Fitzgerald is sitting down, basically only really using his arms to properly lift the weight. 70 pounds in each hand. Vascularity unbelievably insane. Muscle mass through the roof. Body fat extremely low. And he would have you believe all of this is natural. And it's just genetics. Let's keep watching.
Damn, that's impressive, bro. That is no joke. Holy, I gotta document this. What? Your conditioning right now is better than I had for my show.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, he's not lean at all. The IFBB Pro says Julian is leaner than he was at his pro show. But yeah, you guys getting upset because we're calling this kid a fake natty definitely know better than Larry Wheels. I mean, just fucking look at the guy's arms. Have you ever met anyone who is natural that looks like this with only a couple of years of training? And then there's also been this argument stating that Julian has a myostatin deficiency, a condition which causes the body to experience excessive muscle growth with essentially no limit, which is a completely made up story that Julian has never claimed, nor has it ever showed up on his blood work. Just fans of his defending their daddy whenever he rightfully gets called out. And something else I can add here is, why does his supposed myostatin deficiency seem to be selective? Compared to his upper body, Julian has little peg legs. His forearms are bigger than his calves, and his biceps are bigger than his thighs. And second, I'm not just going to believe anything that Greg Doucette says, especially since he is incredibly financially driven and pushes both an agenda when it comes to his sponsored athletes, such as Hussein Farhat, and a bunch of supplements onto his fans that have little to no scientific backing whatsoever, and negligible results at best. And for legal reasons, that's just my opinion based on the research that I've conducted. He is incredibly skeptical when it comes to certain people, but all of a sudden when he has a vested interest in whatever athlete is involved, his normal skepticism seems to evaporate.
See, here we have case in point ego lifting, dog. Like, this video is actually just bullshit. Like, what the fuck are y'all promoting to these kids, dog? His physique is not natural. His lower body is far behind his upper body. This man is shoulder pressing 90 fucking pounds. Me and my homeboy tried to do this maybe like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, like as a joke, like, oh, like, you know, can you push 80? And that was when I was in the gym consistently every day building strength. I mean, like, I'm back on my way toward getting stronger again, but I was not pushing 80 rep for rep like this. That was like a thing of like, okay, can you do it? Could you do it? Maybe, can you get it up? Like, that was what that was. This right here is a kid repping 90 pounds over and over and over again. It's still ego lifting nonetheless. It's dangerous to do shit like this. And this is marketed to people as what fitness could be like for them. You could look like him. He's natural. Unbelievably insane sociopathic behavior from an industry that's supposedly supposed to be helping people become their best selves.
Good. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Yep. Yes. One more. Last one. Yep. Finish it. Yes. All right. Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Live.
Yeah, so that's what you're looking for. Nothing too heavy, but just heavy enough to give you that pump.
This is what I mean by when I say like this kind of like content is fucking, it's sociopathic. It's so insane. Like, some light, none too heavy. That's what you want. No, you do not want to sit there and do 3 reps of extremely heavy weight. You're not actually building muscle. You're not in the proper rep range. You're not in the right weight range. And you can injure yourself to the point where you won't be able to do jack shit. Like, what you about to do? You about to go to the doctor and he's going to tell you, oh, by the way, no lifting with that side of your body for the next like 6 or 7 months. See ya. Look at you. Look, you look crazy. You look, bro, this kid is 18, by the way. He's 18. He is 18 years old. He's trying to prove a point so fucking bad by lifting as heavy as humanly possible. Bro, your physique looks crazy already as it is. You don't need to lift unrealistic weight. Why? I can do side lateral raises with 45 dumbbells. I'm not going anything above beyond that. Why? To do what? To accomplish what? To solve what? Even then, doing the 45s, like, you know, like, that's cool and all, but like, even then, like, that's kind of overdoing it. Like, you're kind of overdoing it. Like, at some point, like, okay, you get used to it, cool, but like, trying to go above and beyond to lift unreasonable pounds of weight, and then acting like that is in any way, shape, or form representative or emblematic of what people should be doing in the gym is something only an 18-year-old kid who has no idea what the fuck he is talking about could ever say. And unfortunately, grown folk and kids are going to watch this guy, Julian Fitzgerald, and sit there and think, oh yeah, totally normal behavior. Going to do that when I go in the gym. If I lift like that, I'll look like him one day. False. False. You will injure yourself. Unreal.
you'll get as massive as possible. 8 to 12 reps for optimal hypertrophy, I hear you say? Nah, mate. Haven't you gotten the recent scientific memo? Literally, just pump out 3 shitty reps and do about 2 sets of those. Everything you've heard about time under tension, gone. No longer need it. 2 sets of 3 reps, and you'll be the biggest that you've ever been.
You ever measure your arms?
Yeah, I think last time I measured them, they were somewhere around 18 to 19. I think like 18.5, somewhere around there.
18, wow.
Yeah.
So my arms are like 19, but they look very different than your 19-inch arms.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to stress this again. Julian, Mr. Natty, who has only been training for 3 years of his life and thinks doing 3 reps is optimal for growth, has the same size biceps as IFBB Pro and 2-decade gym veteran Larry Wheels. Let that one just simmer for a bit.
Some for the hammer curl.
I was not expecting him to bring the 70s for the first set. I'm wasting my time warming up all these years,
80s
man.
right here.
How many hours I've wasted warming up when this guy can just go straight into it?
So I'm looking for right here. All right, cool.
Wait, that 80s too?
Yep, it's for hammer curl.
Oh, isolated hammer curl, that is.
Isolated hammer curl, yes. All right, so,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and take this.
All
one, I
right.
guess.
Yep.
Why he can't go heavier. Okay, Julian. It's not because it physically looks like you've exhausted your bicep by going way too heavy and only being able to do a few reps. And yes, Julian looks incredible. Like arms like his are IFBB caliber. But it's such an insult to people's intelligence pretending that this is something naturally achievable. Great genetics or not. Lean, big, and strong, people. As a natty, you can only be 2 of those things. Julian is not only all 3 of those things, but blows them out of the water. And the people who want to say that this is normal and naturally achievable, you are about as dense as Julian's arms, mate.
Yep. Good. Grind, come on. There it is.
You can just tell that Julian is fucking loving it. He loves getting his fake natty ego stroked and getting told how insane he looks by other men. Money and ego. That's why people join the dark side. And Julian has all the incentives in the world to keep this lie going. He is collaborating with and getting platformed by massive fitness influencers and making a ton of money in the process. It won't be long until his supplements, coaching programs, and gym apparel drop either. And he knows it. The amount of money these guys truly make is insane. Much more than the average person even suspects. So why, if you could, wouldn't you lie if it means that you can make millions of dollars because of it?
We'll test out. Let's see what 140 looks like. 140 maybe where I stop at. Let's check this out. All right, get a little bit of pump in. 160.
Damn, still too light, bro?
Yeah. Yes. All right, let's try. Let's see what 180 is looking like.
He's not even doing it right. He's letting his arms go all the way up. Like, he's letting it go rack all the way up. He's not even like this. He doesn't even know what he's doing, and he's amplifying the weight. To do, like, for what? Like, what the fuck? Like, what does Larry Wheels do in platforming crazy shit like this?
Let's go right here.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, but Julian isn't even that strong. Yeah, bro. He's just nearly maxing out the cable machine after only 3 years of training. Not strong at all. And yeah, they're dog shit reps as well. No eccentric focus, no control, nothing. Just fucking swinging the weights around and bouncing the weights off each other. You don't need to focus on squeezing. You don't need to focus on controlling the weight. Nah, just ego lift and do 3 reps for 2 sets, bro.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Try to keep your head up a little bit. Keep that chin up so you keep your body straight.
This man is trying to tell a fucking, like, veteran of the game what to, like... Bro, this kid, bro, like, I don't know. If there's any semblance of, like, mental wellness in him, he will look back on this in total embarrassment. But something tells me, you know, people like this don't get better. They usually just get exponentially worse. Bro, the levels of delusion he will get to as time goes on are unreal. Like, this is like the young black Mike O'Hearn. Absolutely insane.
You go. Try to get a little bit closer to the bar. There you go. Kind of lean back a little bit. Yep. Looking for a straight body. Right there.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
Imagine being a gym novice who trains like an imbecile, trying to overly correct the way Larry Wheels does his reps. Julian, read the room, big guy. Larry is doing that exercise a whole heck of a lot better than you are. And you can see he is actually doing the exercise correctly before you started butting in with your fake nattiness.
I'm pretty lean.
Yeah, leaning back on that workout, you don't want to lean back on that. You don't want to lean back on that. You want to have your body not super duper close, but you don't want to be leaning back doing all of that. Like, absolutely not. You want to get proper engagement of the tricep. And Larry Wheels was doing the workout perfectly fine until, and he's entertaining, bro. This is why, like, bro, Larry Wheels, what the fuck he's doing, bro? He's entertaining the fuckery. He's not only entertaining the lie that Julian is natural, he's entertaining the lie that Julian knows what the fuck he's talking about. Like, this, like, bro, what the, bro, like, and Larry Wheels is in no short, I don't think he's in any shortage of money, at least I don't think. Why platform this absolute nonsense?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
You definitely are very conditioned.
yeah, so
You're, like, from a natural bodybuilding show, probably 4 weeks out and you could be on stage.
oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
4 weeks you could be on
Do
stage.
my best.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Tell that, my guy, even Larry is
Y'all may be tempted to do when y'all start to, you know, get
you can just tell that even Larry is getting sick of this dude's bullshit at this point. Like, you're just talking out of your ass, my guy. Nothing you're saying or any of the exercises you're demonstrating make any sense. Larry will never, ever do these exercises the way you showed him ever again. Because just like all of us, it's clear that it's bullshit. And I've heard Coach Greg and Jeff Nippert go on and on and on about how hard Julian trains. Where has it actually looked like he's been training hard to you guys? He does this little 3-pump nut, then stands around all goofy for 5 minutes talking shit, and then proceeds to bust out another 3 pumps. I fail to see how anything this dude is doing explains the way he looks. It's not from hard work. It's not from proper exercise. It's not from correct dieting either. As per Greg Doucette, Julian is a pre-diabetic. So what exactly am I missing here? Elite genetics? Sure, genetics play a part, but even with elite genetics, you don't look like that naturally, especially not being that shit at every exercise you attempt.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll let you do it the way you've been doing it. Yes, sir.
Perfect.
What the fuck? Yo, oh my, yo, I pray to God. Yo, this ain't funny. This isn't funny. This is not, yo, this is actually legitimately not funny. Like, this is actually, like, bro, this is not funny. Like, this is actually crazy. This could have taken him out. Like, thank God he's still around. Jeez Louise, bro. That, like, he dropped that on himself. I mean, like, thankfully it wasn't from, like, a super high up place, but, like, my God. Wrap up the video, bro. Like, at this point, like, I'm not gonna lie, Larry Wheels is crazy for leaving this shit in the video. Like, I would have been like, hey, Larry, big dog, you know I love you. Cut that out. Cut that out. You know how Birdman be. Cut that. Playboy. Oh, you gotta text him, like, on some Birdman shit, like, yo, Playboy. Cut that clip out. We not releasing that. Ever.
It's a good thing you got the old Palumbo belly to protect your organs there, mate.
Okay. All right, nice recovery. Yes. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yep. I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, I felt that bar kind of slipping a bit, but
Ah, yes, the 3 reps of doom. Very good, Julian. It definitely makes more sense now why you look the way you do. So after my very scientific breakdown, the hundreds of hours spent becoming an expert in kinesiology, an articulate investigation into Julian's self-proclaimed natty status, it's safe to say that if this guy's natural, then I'm a praying mantis. Everything reeks of bullshit when it comes to this guy. The massive jump from being a skinny kid to a near IFBB pro level athlete has just about every red flag you can imagine. He is insanely strong, insanely lean, and trains insanely shit. He does nothing special. He isn't some lifelong lifter who is reaching his muscle maturity peak. Nothing. He is some guy with incredible genetics who lies to people in order to further inflate his gigantic ego and eventually make a ton of money doing so. So Julian, old mate, I'm hitting you with the first and fresh not natty label. I don't care how much you, your fans, or your defenders and their fans whine about it. You are not a natural.
You know, it's a damn shame that, like, people, there will always be Julian Fitzgerald, Hussein Farhats, like, there will always be people who, for whatever reason, just feel the need to lie. Like, just, they feel the need to lie about their bodies, lie to other people about what's capable with their bodies. Like, there will always be people who feel the need to behave in this way. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know why. There will always be people like this, but they're amplifying it and making it worse. Julian Fitzgerald is not natural. The signs are so clear. He's not even trying to, like, I don't even know how it's possible. I mean, I know how it's possible. He's on drugs. But, like, the fact that he doesn't even know how to do basic workouts. Like, I don't even understand that tricep workout he was doing. He did it so wrong. I don't even know the names of these workouts, and I know the proper form. Everyone's been in weight training class in high school. You have your weight training class teacher who teaches you the proper form and shit. I don't be knowing the names of none of these workouts, but I do them with proper form. Julian Fitzgerald has no clue what he's doing, and even I, who is a natural lifter for, I guess, 5 years now. A natural lifter for 5 years, even I would not tell Larry Wheels what to fucking do. Even though I know Larry Wheels is not natural, I'm not fixing my mouth to tell that man what to do. I don't know as much as he knows, and I never will, because I don't give a fuck about fitness, like stuff like that. I'm not into that. But the reality of the situation is, the level of insecurity that people like Julian Fitzgerald and Hussein Farhat and Greg Doucette are more than happy to sow into the minds of young men for an extra buck is unreal. They know they're not natural. They know they're going to ruin people's perceptions of what is naturally, attainable, and they don't care. They do not care about the damage they're doing. They don't care at all. Larry Wheels knows this kid isn't natural, allegedly. He knows. He's receiving the worst fitness advice from this kid humanly possible, and he just entertains it. Why do you think he entertains it? Because Larry Wheels is here to do business. He's here to make money. He's here to do content. He's not here to go back and forth on the bullshit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff, dog. Absolutely unfucking real. And people saying stuff like myostatin deficiency. Why is his lower body so damn small? Honestly, bro, physical fitness is nothing without mental fitness. And the reality is that the fitness industry as it stands today is draining the mental health and fitness out of everyone participating in it. And it's absolutely insane. This kid has a fucking steroid gut at 18 years old. He has fucking palumboism at 18 years old. He is doing unbelievable amounts of damage to his body at that young of an age. Social media is poison, dog. It is fucking poison. You do not need to have that big of a physique for people to like you, for people to find you attractive. None of this stuff is necessary. And it's unfortunate to see people believe that this stuff is necessary. It is what it is. If you like the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.